The village of Konoha slept under a crimson night sky when everything changed. A monstrous roar split the heavens, and the nine-tailed fox descended like a natural disaster. Entire forests were torn apart in seconds, mountains cracked, and fear swallowed the land whole. In a desperate act to save the village, the fourth Hokage sealed the beast inside a newborn child. That child was Naruto Uzumaki. From the very first breath he took, Naruto was alone. He grew up in silence that wasn't peaceful, it was heavy. The kind of silence that follows you even when people are shouting around you. Villagers looked at him not as a child, but as a reminder of destruction. Doors closed when he walked by. Eyes avoided him like he didn't exist, or worse. Like he shouldn't. Naruto didn't understand why. All he knew was that something inside him was different, something that made people step back. So he acted louder. He laughed louder. He misbehaved louder. Every prank he pulled was not rebellion, it was a desperate attempt to be seen. To be acknowledged. To prove he was real. And in that fragile, lonely world, a dream was born. I will become Hokage, so everyone will finally look at me. People laughed when they heard it. A boy with no talent, no lineage, no recognition, a Hokage? Impossible. But Naruto kept walking forward anyway, even when no one walked with him. Time passed. The academy rejected him again and again. He failed tests, struggled with techniques, and carried the burden of something inside him that even he couldn't fully understand, the nine-tails sealed within his soul, a power feared by all. But beneath the fear was something else, something no one noticed yet, persistence. Everything began to shift the day he finally learned a simple truth: strength isn't just power. It's connection. When he formed his first real bonds, something inside him changed. He found rivals who pushed him beyond limits. He found mentors who saw potential where others saw failure. And for the first time, loneliness began to crack. But the world didn't become kind. It became harsher. Naruto faced enemies who killed without hesitation, shinobi who abandoned all morality, and wars that tore through nations like storms. Each battle stripped something from him: innocence, comfort, ignorance. But replaced it with something stronger: resolve. Inside him, the nine-tails still burned, a beast of hatred and destruction. But instead of rejecting it forever, Naruto did something unimaginable. He faced it. He spoke to it. And over time, what was once a curse became a partner, Kurama no longer just a sealed monster, but a source of overwhelming power bound by trust instead of fear. With that bond, Naruto rose beyond limits. He learned Sage Mode, sensing the world through nature itself. He gained the six paths power, stepping into a realm where chakra felt like the very fabric of existence. And in his final, most dangerous state, Baryon Mode, he burned his life force itself to push his strength beyond what any normal being could endure. But even then, Naruto never fought for destruction. He fought for understanding. For bonds. For people who had given up on themselves, just like he once had. And in the final chapters of War, when gods and legends clashed across shattered landscapes, Naruto stood not as a weapon of hatred, but as something far more dangerous to darkness: hope that refuses to break. At the end of it all, the boy who was once avoided by everyone stood at the very top of the world he once begged to be seen in. The seventh Hokage. A symbol not of perfection, but of endurance. And even then, Naruto never stopped being Naruto. Loud, stubborn, and still chasing the same dream he started with: to be acknowledged.